Today we're going to do a review on my original XP1000. It's been a pretty good, nice machine. Some of the things that's broke on it, some of the upgrades, we're going to go over some of that today. If you're looking for an XP1000, this is the original 14 model. So it's an OG, but here's some of the things I've had problems with over time. Wheel bearings, lots of wheel bearings until I switched to kryptonite. I have about 1,000 miles on these wheel bearings and they're still tight. I like the kryptonite bearings so good that I got kryptonite ball joints. I just put those on about 20 miles ago. Can't give you any feedback on that at all. The rack and pinion. The stock one went out about 1,500 miles, got real loose. I did a rackboss rack and pinion from Super ATV. It seems to be working out real good right now. If you're looking at my shocks there, I have Shock Therapy Gold Series shock rebuilds. The shocks all clapped out at around 1,200 miles. This machine was clapped out. The tender springs were completely collapsed and it was basically looking like a lowrider. I have a Viper Max MX 6000 winch. This thing has been relentless. Went through the test of time. It's pulled out a bunch of stuff. It's pulled me out a bunch of times, and I would highly recommend it. Let's go on here. The kid and I built some tree kickers. They take a beating, but guess what? Keeps the machine protected. If you're wondering about my wheels and tires, I got HD wheel bead locks, 14s with Rampage 20 by 10 by 14. I really like the Rampages. The only thing they suck in is soupy wet mud. If you ride in a bunch of soupy wet mud, I would not recommend these. I would get the carnivores. These do really good on wet rocks, all kinds of stuff like that, but the soupy mud, you keep them cleaned out, it'll keep you going, but they are not the best. Back to the back here. The Shock Therapy rear shock and sway bar kit. It comes with the gold package. I got it set on the medium setting. It works out really well. I had to do a Alba Racing, it comes as a kit. I had to do an Alba Racing timing chain adjuster. It is automatic. The other one was making the original was making the timing chain clap. You would hear it clap at a low idle or at startup, and I did not want it to jump time, so I went ahead and got that taken care of. In the back, we did Rhino 2 axles because I break those a lot. Since the Rhino 2s, I haven't broke any axles in the back. Radius rod, last time I've had it out, or the time before last, I bent a radius rod, tacoed it, so I went with the L&M Fab high clearance radius rods, and I bought a 3/16 radius rod plate. I only have about 20 miles on the radius rods. I've had 3 drive shafts in this machine. I've had 2 primary clutches in it that's gotten too hot and cracked. So I got some water in there and they got hot and they cracked. I just bought a mother clutcher primary and secondary clutch. As you can see, 5722. I haven't pulled it out of the garage. I bought a Hunter Works belt and threw it on there. I know, Hunter Works, please don't ridicule me, but I could not afford or swing the $1,800 right this second for your clutching. We will see what happens. Hopefully we can go somewhere without many clutch problems in the future. I am going to pull these apart after the first ride and go ahead and put my Dalton clutch kit in it. And I have a Helix from EPI. I did the upgrade On the clutch intake, it has the outside, it's the 2015 upgrade kit. I highly recommend that. Keeps the belt about 30 to 50 degrees cooler. Has a secondary intake. Overall, it's been a really nice machine. Another must is this parking brake. I got this on eBay. I think it was like $29. If you are stuck on a hill and you've experienced not being able to get your machine out of park once you have it on a hill, go ahead and get that parking brake. Sweet, because when you stop on the hill, you can put the parking brake on, put it in park. When you go to get back in the machine, you pull the parking brake, keep your foot on the brake, put it in drive, not a problem. Plus, it's really nice for loading your machine in the trailer. We run all of our stuff in an enclosed trailer typically, and I like the parking brake on this so much. I'm gonna get a parking brake for the kids, RS1. I just haven't ordered it yet. We did a eBay $29 auto feel special LED light. It's 1080 watts. I hit up 911 Fab for some brackets. It really worked out. All the guys that I go riding with make me turn that damn thing off and says it's way too bright. They're all running, you know, some higher end light bars, but mine is ridiculously bright. I got some key Moto door bags I robbed out of the Ace 900 XC before they totaled it. I just got a couple Lanzar Marine Audio speakers. They have a 1000-watt max amp built into them. They're all right. They're not the greatest, but they're all right. Let's see here how many miles we have on this machine. I just reset the trip, so for the belt break-in. Currently I have 2,783 miles on this machine. 2,783 miles, 783 breakdowns. Just joking. Well, that'll be all for today for my review of the XP1000. If you would like to know more, you guys want to see some different videos, I'm working on getting some riding videos. Our schedule has not worked out this year at all for getting out and getting some good riding videos. We went riding and all I had was my cell phone, so I forgot the GoPros at home. We will definitely get some riding footage. We'll hit some stuff hard, and yeah, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share if possible. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway of some new parts that I have for these machines that I've had sitting around on the shelf that I don't plan on using, and I thought it could help some of my viewers out. So if you want to like and subscribe, share, comment, tell me what you like, what you don't like, tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Until next time, friends.